Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Getting to Know Our Heavenly Family. Today, we're not talking about your typical saint. It's not St. Michael, St. Peter, or anything like that. We're talking about Our Lady of Sorrows, which, of course, is the Blessed Mother, the Virgin Mary. Now, we're not going to be talking about a biography of the Virgin Mary today, because hopefully you guys all know her pretty well by now. If not, maybe introduce yourself. She'll help you out. We're talking about Our Lady of Sorrows today because that is one of the Marian titles, one of the different ways that we refer to Mary. You may have heard of Our Lady of the Highway, Our Lady of Perpetual Help, Our Lady of Victory. Our Lady of Sorrows is today's Marian title that we're going to be talking about. Now, Our Lady of Sorrows refers to Mary, obviously, in her sorrowful moments. We pray the sorrowful mysteries. That's one of the decades of the Rosary that we can sometimes pray. One of the sets of mysteries that we can sometimes pray when we pray the Rosary. The first sorrowful mystery is when Mary and Joseph take Jesus as a young child to the temple to be blessed, to present him to the Lord. And the old man, Simeon, who the Lord had told that he would not die before he saw the Messiah, obviously sees baby Jesus, understands that this is the Messiah. But then he also prophesies to Mary that a sword would pierce her heart. We think of that sword as the sorrow that Mary felt at having to watch her son suffer and die on the cross. Just an unimaginable pain to watch one's child suffer in that way. We think of Mary in this way, and we pray to Our Lady of Sorrows, ask her intercession for us in our own sorrowful moments for a couple of different reasons. Number one is precisely Mary's presence at the foot of the cross. If you'll remember, many of the disciples even fled and abandoned Jesus on Calvary. Traditionally, we think of Mary, perhaps Mary Magdalene, and the evangelist John as the three who stood watch at the foot of the cross and stayed with the Lord while he hung there. Mary did not abandon her son to suffer alone. As a matter of fact, she suffered right there along with him. Through the mystery and the beauty that is Holy Mother Church, we also claim Mary as our own Blessed Mother. So she will not abandon us to our own suffering as well. She suffers along with us when we suffer, and she does not abandon us even when all others do. And that should bring us tremendous comfort to know that we have the Blessed Mother there in times of strife, in times of sorrow, in times of pain and loss and suffering. Something that a lot of us have experienced in a very particular way, especially over this past year and a half or so. We know that we have the Blessed Mother there with us, and we should not be afraid to call on her and ask her intercession with her Son for us in those dark and difficult moments. So, don't forget that Our Lady of Sorrows is always there for us, that she is there waiting for you to ask her to speak with her Son on our behalf, and that she'll never abandon us, especially in those moments of trial. This has been another episode of Getting to Know Our Heavenly Family. We hope to see you right back here next Monday at 10 a.m. May God bless you all.